in your knees and you're thinking, what happened? When you see what Lift-TOX can do for the body, you're going to be so blown away. We're doing it on sale today, $29.95. It's plumping, it's firming, it's tightening the look of the skin. And we're so thrilled that Liz Foltz is here. She's the creator, she is the director, she's the founder, she's the everything. She's the brains and the beauty behind not only Lift-TOX, but the entire brand of Nakery. So good to have you back.
Thank you.
Liz, welcome and
Thank
hello.
You. Hello, and this is exciting. So for those of you that are like, wait a minute, is that Skin Firm 2.0? So all of you that have been taking your Lift-TOX for the face and putting it on your body, well, now Lift-TOX Body Serum Treatment with Sculpt Luxe Complex, I know, say that 5 times fast, is finally here. You have been waiting for it. It's a serum. All you're gonna do is spray it on, just like this. That's it. So if you're someone that maybe you've gained weight, you lost weight too quickly, you've got loose, crepey skin, so many products on the market, of course, can hydrate. A lot of them can actually firm the skin. But to actually lift sagging skin is very difficult to do. So again, you're going to spray it on your neck, your entire body. I'm going to quickly show you on Christine. But if you're someone that says, Liz, I've got the turkey neck, I've got the folds, there's new technology. And that's why we actually took the Lift-TOX, combined it with new technology that's specifically targeting that lumpy bumpy. You know, that sagging skin on the body. So when you look at somebody like Christine, you're saying, you know what? I see the sun damage, I see the folds, I see the creases. You just spray on your Lift-TOX for the body and boom. It's fast, it's easy, you can get dressed right away, but if your #1 concern is sagging of the skin, combination of that Ecoslim with those diamond peptides, look at what you can expect. Look how gorgeous this is. So if we look at her before, you will see, and it happens to all of us, we get that kind of turkey neck. We get the necklaces. I don't know, I've seen what you call yours tech neck. Everybody has a different name for it. But what you'll notice is that when you spray this on, you get the firming, the tightening, but more importantly, you actually get that lift. So there we go. Okay. Look at the difference. So if you're like Christine, where you're counting the lines and you're saying, you know what, I've got that tech neck, I've got the folds, I've got the creases, this is going after sagging of the skin. So look at the tightness, look at the firmness, but more importantly, it's very difficult to lift the skin. Again, firming, not so hard.
Right.
Lifting, because the diamond peptides that are in here combined with that new ingredient called Ecoslim, that not only takes care of what we see, but it's also preventative as well.
And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for something different.
Yes.
You can find a moisturizer at any beauty store, at any beauty counter, but I don't need a moisturizer anymore. And I don't know about you. I need something that actually does some heavy lifting. Maybe it's the knees that you've noticed that have sort of little extra wrinkles below the knee, above the knee. Maybe it's the elbows where you turn around and you say, is that my arm? What happened to my arm? It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter how much you go to the gym. Your skin does design to sag and fold and get more crepey as we age. So this is going to give you that little Lift-TOX. You can use it from the neck down, Liz. What do you recommend?
Exactly, and you can turn it upside down to get the backside. So if you're like Liz, I got that lumpy bumpy on my backside, my outer thighs, all over your body. It's a serum, so you only need to use a little bit. You don't need to sit there and layer it. Just spray it on, get dressed, and look in the mirror. So if you're saying, you know what, Liz, it's summer, it's hot, I'm gonna be showing some skin, I'm embarrassed because of my legs, I've got that lumpy bumpy on the inside of my thighs, wherever it is, we all have that one area that bothers us the most. So maybe for you at home, it's your back of your arms, the front of the arms, underneath the arms, maybe it's underneath the legs, or maybe you're like Christine, it's more of the neck area. It doesn't matter, you're just spraying it on. That's how fast and easy it is. So again, you can use it twice a day. Here's how I would use it. So when you get out of the shower or bath or before you get dressed, just spray on the serum, because just like you would for your face. So your serum would go on first, then your moisturizer. But if your biggest concern is sagging, you will love this, whether it's folds, as Sarah was saying, on the knees or the back of the arm or underneath the arm, anywhere on your body, or like Miss Patsy, you're spraying on firmer skin.
Absolutely.
But look at this. Look at the tightness. And here's the thing. What happens is gravity pulls everything down. As Sarah was saying, sagging is very difficult. But look at this. Look at that lift. So again, can we see your elbows? Look at the difference. You can see it. It's almost like it's hanging. And then this, I know. Lifted, firmer, tighter, and all you're doing is spraying it on.
Look at that. And
I know.
Patsy does not only go to the gym and work out one side of her body. You can actually see the difference. You can see the difference just from one application. And that's why we're doing this today at $29.95. We're so thrilled that so many of you are jumping in. You can put this on auto ship as well. So if you want to lock in this incredible birthday price, everything's on free shipping. So you have nothing to lose but to get it home and try it out. I want to show you the consistency because it's not like any other lotion. It's not like any other cream. It's actually a serum for the body. So you can see it's very light, almost like a gel-like formula, and it's kind of frothy and cool, and then it goes on, and then your skin just drinks it in. It does not leave sort of a lingering gel or a shine. It's not greasy, it's not oily, and this is what it addresses: sagging, tightness, firmness, skin roughness as well. And I'll tell you, Liz, I just moved up north, as many of you are coming along with me for the ride. All of a sudden, I look down. I have never needed more moisturizer in my life than I have when I got off the plane in Pennsylvania. And it's not necessarily a super dry state. Colorado is also very dry. But I looked down, I needed to use more moisturizing. This is not only moisturizing, but it's also lifting and firming and addressing the plumper look of the skin. If you want lifted skin, if you want tighter looking skin, it can be the little things that bother us, I think, with every passing year, Liz. It doesn't have to be something that you probably even thought about when you were 20 or 30 or even 40. It's all of a sudden you look down and say, what happened to my skin?
Exactly, and especially right now, you're probably noticing it more because where I live in Florida, it's 105. And you're like, I can't wear pants, I can't wear a turtleneck, and you put on the shorts, and then you look down and you go, oh no, I've got the hooded knee, now what do? You just spray on your Lift-TOX. That's how easy it is. It's not greasy, it's not heavy, it melts into the skin. Yes, you can rub it in, but look at the difference. So if you're someone that says, Liz, I just can't wear shorts, I'm not gonna show my arms, I'm gonna wear long sleeves in the hot summer, look at her skin. Look at the skin. It's firming, it's tightening, but most importantly, it's lifting the sagging skin. So you can wear shorts, you can wear the sundresses, maybe even a swimsuit, I don't know. But I think this is the time of year where we're looking at our skin more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I think a lot of us, and this is actually the reason for Nakery. For those of you that are new, yes, I'm Liz, the founder of Nakery, but Nakery is about listening to what products you want. And this is the epitome of Nakery because so many of you said to me, Liz, I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to look in the mirror. When I get out of the shower, I turn off the lights. Well, guess what? You're going to spray on your Lift-TOX, and then you're going to say, wait a minute, I can vacuum naked, I can wear shorts, I can wear dresses, I can show my skin.
Vacuum naked.
I know. That's what people said. Like,
I was just waiting for the perfect spray so I could start vacuuming naked.
Exactly. And now you're going to say, wow, my skin is firmer and it's lifted. And by the way, for those of you that are using a separate neck product, try this. And then don't use your neck cream. Just use this and wait until you see the results because you will be amazed how quickly everything is lifting up versus gravity that's pulling everything down.
And if we could just pull out a little bit on Patsy's shot. Thank you, guys. So you can see the edge of her elbows. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You can actually see the difference from her elbows all the way to her wrists. I mean, she has two matching arms. Last time I checked. And now one looks incredibly firmer, tighter, more toned, and also smoother. So you're smoothing out those little lines and wrinkles. So the good news is there is something you can do because no matter how much you go to the gym, your skin will still age. Your skin will still lose its elasticity. So also address the dry skin, the texture, the lines and wrinkles, as well as the sagging. That's what the Lift-TOX for the body is all about. A lot of you jumping in on auto ship, so I highly recommend don't miss auto ship. Okay, let's get going because when I say Lift-TOX, this is like the time to jump right in. This is about looking years younger. So that's Lift-TOX for the body. Let's talk about Lift-TOX for the face. And this might be where you want to start. This is an incredibly powerful, firming, rich cream. Again, just like Lift-TOX for the body, it's for sagging, it's for lifting.